basketball.
We are thankful for the talents, efforts, leadership, and time our seniors have put forth and continue to build a Titan athletic program. Make us proud and be Titan as you advance in the next phase of your lives. We also want to thank the parents and families of each of these student athletes. Parents, we appreciate your time, dedication, and support. Your children appreciate your efforts and support, and we realize that our programs and our student athletes would not be without our your support. First, for our senior cheerleaders. Sydney Arrow. Sydney's future plans include attending the University of Northern Florida to become a pediatric nurse practitioner. Sydney Arrow. Madeline is the daughter of E and C and she is the Academy of Financial Ambassador, academic team member, leadership team of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, student government class of 2022 vice president, and member of the National Honor Society, and National English Honor Society, Senior Conservation Committee of Finance Academy, and is an intern at UHS Campus Launch Revenue. Madeline connects her student degree in elementary education and things, with hopes of joining the Department of Defense and becoming a future Titan teacher. Madeline Endez. Cameron Kiefer. Gianna Lopez. She's also a member of the PBS group. At her previous high school, like her, she was a varsity softball player. After graduation, Gianna plans to attend school for cosmetology. Gianna Lopez. Trinity King-Rose. Ciara Sexende. She Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, athletes. Once again, thank you on behalf of the University Council and the At this time, we will ask you to come to the stage and take seats.
better pass. Job comes first grade and always next job. No, just try to take your camera and put it in front of his face. Yeah, you're so much bigger than this little kid. Mr. Rella. Hi, Julia.
Hi. You're the TV guy?
Yeah, that's what I do. Morgan and that one girl were here at the last World game when I was doing this, and I was like, yeah, I'm taking your job, guys.
Welcome back. For those of you just now joining the broadcast, I am the voice of University High School Jacob.
I'll just keep yelling.
By Adam Black here for your boys basketball.
University tries to take on fairly Christian era. Titan coming with a record of 9-13, 0-2 in district play. Against the Eagles.
Christian, you mean see the guy walking around with CD and goes on.
Your starting lineup is tonight at 4. Trinity Christian. Number 1, Justin Almeida. Justin Almeida. Number 2, Derek Acevedo. Number 3, Teron Crawford. Number 4, Will Manzano. And number 35, Jordan Wallace. And for your University Titans, number 2, Justin Martinez. Number 14, Josh Harris. Number 22, Angel LeBron. Number 24, Isaiah Robinson. And number 41, Mark Blandon.
I want to thank everyone for joining in, as well as everyone who was here at the basketball game. Huge crowd tonight in support. We just watched the JV Titans take on the Eagles. They won that game. It was a blowout, and all around, I'm just excited for this basketball game. Thank you for joining.
It is also senior night tonight, not to mention.
Accompanied seniors to the Titans are Josh Harris. That's the list. That's the only one. We did have previous seniors, but they are not here tonight, so we honor Josh Harris. Thank you.
And with just over 1 minute until tip-off,
we talked to some Titan players. They said that they were confident for this game. They're looking to go 3 straight wins after a win against Father Lopez tonight and then a win against Westport this week.
the last time the Titans have played at home, they lost against Deltona with a score of 62-59, a very close game. Titans looking to bring their home record to 2-3 on the season.
And as we go to tip-off, we will lead into the national anthem.
That's a big pull, yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's basketball matchup between the Trinity Christian Academy Eagles and your own University Titans. University High School and the FHSAA understand that interscholastic athletic competition is an extension of the classroom learning environment. We would kindly ask that all spectators, coaches, and athletes show good sportsmanship at tonight's game. Sportsmanship with respect to the game and those who play it. Please cheer and support your team while refraining from cheering against the opposing team. Profanity and unsportsmanlike conduct will not be tolerated. Thank you for your cooperation. Please help us with the University High School clean by picking up and throwing away your trash at the end of the game. We would kindly ask all spectators and fans refrain from entering the court surface during and after today's game. At this time, would you please stand and remove any hats to the same from the national anthem. Number 3, Teron Crawford. Number 4, Will Manzano. Number 20, Andrew Miles. The TCA Eagles are coached by head coach Crawford, with assistant coaches Coach Cameron, and Coach Keegan. And for the VHS Titans. Number 2, Justin Martinez. Number 13, Joshua Harris. Number 22, Adrian Brown. Number 21, Isaiah Robinson. And number 29, Mark Cordero. Number 7, Spencer Rickett, and Mr. Team member, and Mr. Chris Aparicio. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen.
Starting lineup for your TCA Eagles. Number 20, Andrew Meyer, has taken over number 35, Jordan Wallace's spot. And that was a correction. Your Titans and the TCA Eagles move to take the court. We also want to thank our refs for this game, for coming out and being able to ref the sport that we all love. Number 22, Angel LeBron, and number 4, Will Manzaro, are going to line up for tip-off.
LeBron coming in at 6'4" will win the tip.
Martinez takes the ball up to Blanton. Blanton to Harris. Harris to Martinez. Martinez drives to the basket. Back to Robinson from 3. No good. It's not going to fall. The board is... Angel tries to get the rebound, but Martinez is going to get that ball, and he's going to lay it up. There's 7:30 left in the game. 2-0, your Titans up.
Great second effort by Martinez on that play.
Manzaro's passing the ball to Almeida. Almeida, ball's almost stolen by Martinez. And the ball is knocked out of bounds by Blanton. The ball was intended for Crawford.
Martinez trying to get another steal. He's currently leading the Titans in steals with 55 on the year.
Crawford passes in to Manzaro. Manzaro looks for a lane, can't find one. Passes back to Crawford. Crawford back to Manzaro, back to Crawford. They're playing hot potato. Crawford in the corner. He gets trapped by Martinez and Harris. Ball is stolen by Martinez. He drives on the fast break. He cannot find an opening. Back to Harris at the 3. Harrison drives the ball. And he's going to put that up for leading the Titans to a 4-0 head start lead. 6:50 left in the game.
And that was Martinez's 56th steal in the season.
Manzaro to Crawford. Crawford to Manzaro. Back to Crawford. Ball is to Acevedo. Acevedo pushes towards the rim, and he can't put that ball up. Ball is rebounded by Robinson. Robinson to LeBron. LeBron to Bland. Bland at the range. Bland to Martinez. Martinez drives, can't find anything. Back to Robinson. Robinson, big man, puts up that board, and that's going to give your Titans a 6-0 lead with 6:19 left in the game.
Robinson showing why he leads the Titans in rebounds, getting his own rebounds and putting it back up.
Manzaro to Crawford. Crawford back to Manzaro. Almost backcourt there. Manzaro looks for a lane, can't find one. Passes to Almeida. Passes back to Crawford. Crawford hasn't drove this game in range. Goes for a shot, air balls. Ball falls into the hand of Robinson. Robinson takes it up the court, passes to Martinez. Martinez at range. Back to Robinson. And Robinson is going to pass it to LeBron. To Bland. To Martinez. Martinez to Harris. Harris for 3. And it's no good. LeBron goes to put the ball back up. And the ball is put back up by Robinson.
Robinson driving into the paint and getting the rebound back. Again, putting it back up.
Acevedo is going to pass it in to Manzaro. Manzaro to Crawford. Ball stolen by Martinez. Martinez on the fast break. Pass it back to Robinson. And Robinson's going to get high on that ball. And the finish is going to be... Robinson cannot make the layup, but he was fouled there. So he will go to the free throw line.
Martinez with another steal. Already has 2 in this fourth quarter of play.
foul on Acevedo, marking TCA's first foul of the night, putting the Titans up 8-0 with 5:18 left in the game.
Robinson shooting 44% from the line this season.
And he's going to take that percentage down with a miss on his first shot. Robinson's accompanied by Harris and LeBron at the line, looking for that board. Takes a deep breath.
Really trying to focus in on the second
Puts that
shot.
second shot up, and it's going to bounce off the back of the rim. Manzaro's there to catch the ball. Manzaro takes it up the court. Pass it out to Crawford. Crawford back to Manzaro. Manzaro back to Crawford. Playing hot potato again. Crawford looks for a new lane to charge. Can't find one. Screen set by Meyer. Meyer to Almeida. Almeida puts up the three. That's going to put your Titans 8-3 with 4:50 left. Harris gets the ball. Harris to Blanton. Blanton three. Blanton can't put that three in. Ball's rebounded by LeBron. LeBron puts the ball up, and that's going to be a layup. Tick on the LeBron score. Titans 10-3, 4:30 left in the quarter. One foul for TCA. Crawford's going to take the ball up.
LeBron using all that 6'4" frame to get the rebound and put another shot up. Makes it for the Titans.
Screened by Meyer, and he's going to be fouled by LeBron. That foul is going to be on the court. No shooting foul. TCA calls for a stack. Oh, excuse me. That was, in fact, a shooting foul. And we are accompanied in this game by our cameramen, Brian Persinger, Christian Boussier, and Ryder Martin.
Big key to this game is going to be defense for each team, as both of them have allowed 1,200 points against them. And shots like this are what really matter.
And Manzaro is going to sink that, but the ball is fast into the Titans' hands. Josh Harris, air ball, but it's knocked out of bounds by Acevedo. Martinez on the inbound.
Titans trying to speed up the pace of this game.
Coach Norm calls for a stack. Martinez to Robinson. Robinson to LeBron. LeBron to Martinez. Martinez back to Robinson. Robinson looks to drive, can't find it. Back to Blanton. Blanton drives, pass the ball to Robinson, and Robinson is going to try and put that ball up. He cannot. And the ball is going to be rebounded by Blanton. Back to Martinez, and is going to be kicked out of bounds by Martinez. That's going to be Eagles ball. Your Titans up 10-4 with 3:55 left in the game. Each team accompanied by 4 fouls. And Norm is going to call for a press.
As the Eagles had nobody in the backcourt to take the inbound.
Manzaro to Acevedo. Acevedo back to Manzaro. Back to Crawford. Crawford guarded by Blanton. Guarded heavily by Blanton. He cannot find a lane here. He passes it into the paint, but it is blocked by Angel LeBron and passed out to Justin Martinez. Martinez to Robinson on the three, and he sinks that.
That is his first three of the season.
Robinson feeling confident today, putting the Titans up 13-4 with 3:17 left in the game. Crawford passes out of bounds, and that is going to be Titans ball as we have a sub. Royce Eggert into the game for Angel LeBron.
Robinson, not known as a shooter, makes his first three of the season.
And TCA is going to put Tariq Crawford in for Teron Crawford, his brother. Robinson gets the ball on the fast break, and he's going to put that ball up, putting your Titans up by 11 with 3 minutes left to go in the quarter, 15-4. Both teams accompanied by 1 foul as Eggert gets into his zone, subbing into this game early.
Robinson on the last possession showing why he leads the Titans in points.
Manzaro out to Crawford. And TCA is going to call a timeout.
For the Eagles have had very little scoring opportunities as the Titans have trickled down on their offensive players, and coach wants to talk that over.
Defense has definitely been a problem for this Eagle team. We also want to thank your Titan cheerleaders for hyping your basketball players up on this beautiful Thursday night. And the Eagles and Titans are going to retake the court.
Like you said, the Eagles need to focus on defense this season. Coming into this game, allowing 1,209 points.
One game back from the Titans. The Titans have only allowed 6 more points against, accompanied by 18 games. Martinez is on Crawford, the little brother. And the ball is stolen by Robinson. Pass back to Martinez and stolen back again by TCA, but that is going to be Titans ball off the hands of Jose Westbrook.
Martinez is always credited with the ball in his hands, also leading the team in assists, always creating scoring chances as he passes into Robinson.
Harris with the ball. Harris drives up court, and he can't put that ball up. Manzaro to Crawford, or to Westbrook. Westbrook back to Manzaro. Manzaro from the elbow. He's going to put that ball up, giving your Titans only a 9-point lead with 2 minutes left in the quarter. Harris puts up a three, and he scores! With 2 minutes left, the Titans are up 18-6. Both teams accompanied by one timeout.
And that is Harris's favorite spot on the court. That is Harris's favorite spot on the court, leading the team with a three-point percentage of 38% on the year.
And the ball is going to be passed to Manzaro and tipped off the hand of Martinez out of bounds. Ball stolen by Robinson. Robinson puts that ball up, and he's going to score, putting your Titans into a 14-point lead with 1:40 left in the game. During that timeout, Gavin Guerrero, Tariq Crawford, and Jose Westbrook subbed in.
Robinson's been all over the fast break this game.
Crawford to Manzano. It's stolen by Eggert. Eggert to Martinez. Martinez to Robinson, and Robinson's fouled.
Martinez always looking to pass. Coming into this game with 82 assists on the season, that is leading the Titans. Always trying to find the open man.
Robinson is going to meet the free throw line for the second time tonight. On his first attempt, he was 1 for 2. Let's see if he can tally on another one. And he can. He's going to make his first one. And the Titans are going to sub in for the first time, or for the second time tonight. They're going to sub in Rosado Kugulong and David Fasking. Robinson's accompanied at the free throw line by Fasking and Harris. On his second, it's going to bounce off the rim. Rebounded by David Fasking. Back to Kugulong. Kugulong puts up a three, and it's not going to be good. Eggert to the rim, and he's going to be fouled. Eggert was slow to get up after that one, but the Titans currently lead 15 points, 21-6. 1:15 left. 3 fouls by the Eagles.
Would have been an insane play if Eggert could have put that ball down using the jelly layup, get under the defender and up as the first free throw is up and it's in. Eggert, the best free throw shooter on the team with a free throw percentage of 85%.
Robinson is going to be subbed out for Lauren Montgomery, who accompanies Royce at the free throw line along with Harris. Eggert puts up his second shot, and he's going to nail both of those free throws, giving your Titans a 24-6 lead with 1 minute left in the quarter. Manzaro at the top, passes to Acevedo. Acevedo tries to drive, can't. He's guarded by Eggert. Manzaro almost drops the ball backcourt. Westbrook's going to put that ball up, and it's not going to fall. Rebounded by Fasking. Pass to Kugulong. Kugulong, ball is stolen by Westbrook. Westbrook to Manzaro. Manzaro drives, can't find it. Back to Guerrero. Guerrero misses. Ball's rebounded by Acevedo. Acevedo misses a layup.
2 great chances for the Eagles, and they cannot capitalize.
And David is going to take that ball. Fasking's going to take that ball up. Kugulong passes to Montgomery. Montgomery can't put that ball up. Montgomery gets his own rebound, and the ball is passed out of bounds by number 10, Tariq Crawford, the little brother. Kugelon is going to pass that ball in. Inbound to Eggert. Eggert looks to create some space. Eggert runs to the top. 15 seconds left. 23-6. As time ticks down, Eggert looks for an opening to Harris. Harris drives to Fasking. Fasking loses the ball. The ball is stolen by Crawford. Crawford drives 5 seconds. He's going to put that ball up. It's blocked by Montgomery and into the hands of Guevara.
And that is one problem for the Titans as we end the first quarter here with the Titans leading 23-6. One problem for the Titans is turnovers this season. They're coming into the game with 384 turnovers.
And your Titans up at the second quarter, 23-6. They've given one foul, accompanied by Trinity, 3 fouls. And they still have all 5 of the timeouts. Again, I think those Titan cheerleaders doing an amazing job out there. And the huddle between Trinity Christian players and the coach is looking intense. They're trying to fix their first quarter defensive woes as a new lineup comes up for the Titans. Eggert, Montgomery, Roberts, Kugelong, and Fasting. So Roberts will sub in for Harris. And the Eagles will send out starting 5 besides Meyer. They will sub in Westbrook. So it's Almeida, Acevedo, Crawford, Manzaro, and Westbrook on the court. Manzaro's going to take the ball up, guarded by Eggert. Looks to drive the lane, finds Acevedo. Acevedo finds the basket, but it won't go in. Roberts on the rebound. Roberts takes the ball up. Roberts passes to Kugelon. Kugelon drives, and he cannot put the ball in the basket. Montgomery on the rebound. Montgomery out to Eggert. Eggert drives. Eggert, the ball is stolen from Eggert by Manzaro. Manzaro takes it up the court. He's driving fast, and he's going to put that ball up for an Eagles 2 points. Titans up 23-8 with 7:18 left in the half. Roberts is going to inbound the ball. Looks for a lane, can't find it. Pass to Eggert. Roberts on a screen. Eggert loses the ball, passes out to Kugelong. Kugelong for a 3, can't find the basket.
See, Titans have another turnover on the last possession. Led to a score by the Eagles.
And there's going to be a 3-second violation on that play. And the Titans are going to sub out Montgomery, Eggert, and Kugelong for LeBron, Martinez, and Robinson.
Titans doing well in terms of fouls. They come into the game with 303 fouls on the season, only have 1 in this first quarter as the second quarter goes on here.
Manzaro passes to Crawford. Crawford guarded by Martinez, their best defender. Martinez is going to get another steal, and his head is going to bounce off the court. That looked like a gruesome injury, but luckily he is okay.
Martinez holding his head as he comes up. Let's hope that he is okay.
There's going to be a foul on the Eagles as Guerrillo subs in for Eggert, and Landon Roberts is on the inbound.
Titans defense pretty good so far. And as we said, they allowed over 1,200 points coming into this game, only allowed 8 in the first quarter.
Roberts inbounds to Martinez. 6:43 left in the game. 23-8, your Titans lead. Roberts in the corner. Roberts drives, passes back to Martinez, to Guerrillo. Ties to Robinson. Robinson is going to step out of bounds, and that is going to be Eagles ball.
Another turnover there for the Titans.
That certainly has been their only downside in this game. They have allowed some turnovers, but luckily they have still managed to keep a low-scoring game for the Eagles. Manzaro is going to pass out to Westbrook, and Westbrook's going to drive for a basket. The Eagles are now accompanied by Jordan Wallace, who was originally set to start, but he didn't. Martinez is going to take that ball up, pass to Robinson. Robinson to LeBron, who is unguarded in the paint, and he's going to get an easy 2 points there, putting your Titans up 25-10 with 6 left in the quarter.
It's a great pass by Robinson, finding his open man, LeBron.
Manzaro is going to pass that ball to Crawford, to Wallace, and Wallace is going to fumble. LeBron to Robinson. Martinez back to Robinson. Robinson drives, passes to Grillo. Grillo at 3, and he's going to score, ladies and gentlemen. That is a lethal shot right there. 5:30 left, 28-10. Your Titans lead by 18, and Harris looks to sub. 4 fouls on the Eagles, 1 on the Titans.
Great start for Garrido this game, because he's only averaging 2.2 points a game and already has 3.
That ball was eventually stolen by Martinez, who takes it up, puts it up, and is fouled. Ball does not go in, but he will head to the free throw line.
That's
the ball stolen from Martinez off the feet of Crawford.
That's going to put Martinez at 60 steals this season.
That is just an impressive feat. Harris and Rivera look to sub. Martinez accompanied at the free throw line by LeBron and Roberts. Martinez is going to make that first shot. And Harris is going to sub in for Roberts. Now Harris accompanies Martinez at the free throw line, as well as LeBron.
As Martinez is shooting 57% from the line.
And he's going to take that tally down after missing his second free throw jump ball. And that is going to be Titans ball. Martinez on the inbound.
Big man LeBron trying to fight for that ball.
Martinez to LeBron, who's in the paint, can't get the board or can't get the layup. Robinson back out to LeBron, and LeBron is going to miss the layup again. It's blocked by Wallace. Robinson back to LeBron. LeBron to Grillo. Grillo from 3 again, and he's not going to make that one. Acevedo's going to pass to Wallace to Manzaro. Manzaro at the top. Manzaro to Westbrook. Westbrook dribbles. Westbrook back at the key. Westbrook back to Manzaro. Manzaro can't find an opening. Back to Westbrook from 3, and it's going to bounce off the board. Robinson with the rebound. He drives, passes LeBron, who's going to be fouled inside the paint. That's going to put your Titans 29-10. 4:20 left in the game. Eagles 6 fouls, Titans 1. As Tariq Crawford subs in for Acevedo.
That's not a bad play by Westbrook, being on his own in the defensive end.
Ball's inbounded by Martinez to Robinson to LeBron. LeBron to Harris. Harris at 3. Harris back to LeBron. Back to Robinson. Robinson back to Martinez. Martinez drives and is hit out of bounds by Westbrook. That ball is going to be inbounded by Martinez again. 4:16 left in the game. 29-10, your Titans.
Martinez not having too much success on the drive.
To LeBron. Ball is picked out. LeBron misses the layup. Puts it back. Misses it again. LeBron to Grillo. Grillo to Martinez. Martinez drives. Martinez going to put up a shot. He misses. Robinson gets the board, and he's going to decide to do it on himself, and he's going to put that basket up. Titans 31-10. 4 minutes left in the game. Full timeouts.
Robinson averaging 8.2 rebounds a game because of plays like that.
Manzaro at the key. He passes it to little brother Crawford. Back to Manzaro. Manzaro drives. And he's going to try and jelly that ball. He can't. Robinson's going to get the rebound. Pass to Martinez. Martinez. Pass to Harris. Harris from the corner. 3!
The Titans' best passer finds the Titans' best three-point shooter, and they connect on the three-pointer.
And that's going to put your Titans up 34-10. 3 minutes left in the game. As Guevara is guarded by Guerrillo. Guevara to Crawford. Crawford to Manzaro. Manzaro now guarded by Guerrillo. Manzaro at the top of the key. Back to Guevara. Now guarded by Guerrillo. And the ball stolen by Guerrillo into the fast break. And he's going to put that ball up for another Titan score, putting your Titans up 36-10. 3 minutes left in the game. And Blanton is looking to sub.
Riddle almost like he's on 2 men by himself out there.
That's certainly what it looked like. Crawford to Guevara. Back to Crawford. To Manzaro. Back to Crawford. Back to Manzaro. Playing hot potato. Manzaro looks to drive. And he is fouled by, I want to say Martinez. Yes, he was fouled by Martinez. Tallying on to the Titans' second foul of the game.
Titans playing great defense, though. It seems as if there's always 2 men on the person with the ball.
I believe Coach Norm had a talk with the Titans about their defensive woes, and I think they have started to settle them. There was an unfortunate 73 loss to New Smyrna recently, but they're trying to come back from that and showcase that they are a really good basketball team. Robinson's going to get the rebound to Blanton. Blanton to Harris. Harrison looks to pass, can't find it. Harris to Robinson. Robinson to LeBron. LeBron back to Robinson for 3. And that's not going to fall. LeBron on the rebound to Harris. Harris back to Blanton. Blanton to Eggert. Eggert to Blanton. Or to Harris. Harris to Robinson. Robinson drives. And he's going to put that ball up in a jelly. Putting the Titans up 38-10 with 2 minutes left in the game.
You cannot give Robinson a lane. He will score on you every time.
That is for certain. Manzaro with the ball again. Passes to Almeida. Almeida passes to little brother Crawford. Crawford at the top of the key. Crawford drives, and he's going to put that ball up for an Eagles score, giving your Titans a 26 lead with 1:30 left in the game. Eggert was cherry picking, and he passes the ball out to Robinson, who is fouled. He's going to see that free throw line for the 3rd time tonight, and he is also going to put your Titans into the bonus.
Seems as if fouling Robinson is the only way to stop him.
That is for certain. Robinson is accompanied at the free throw line by Harris and LeBron, who look to get a board.
They love me.
And we're going to have a sub by Acevedo
No.
and Guevara
Don't do that.
in for Wallace.
My friend Deanna.
Acevedo passes the ball, inbounds the ball to Manzaro. Manzaro to Almeida. Almeida drives, and he's going to be deflected by Harris. Harris, ball lands in the hands of Mark Blanton. Blanton drives, looks for a foul, not going to get one.
Nice
That
block
ball-
by nice block by Harris on that play.
That ball is going to be Titans' ball.
As Harris's 12th block of the season, which is leading the Titans.
And Eggert looks to rebound, to inbound. Eggert inbounds to Robinson, who's right under that basket, and he's going to obviously score. Just a man of many talents right there, putting the Titans up 30, 42-12 with 1 minute left in play.
Robinson leading the Titans in field goal percentage. Because he's always has shots like that as that's going to be out of bounds.
And little brother Crawford's going to pass the ball out of bounds, intended for Derek Acevedo. And the Titans are going to sub in their backup players. Number 13, David Vasky. Number 5, William Montgomery. Mark Blanton, Royce Eggert, and Josh Harris are going to stay in the game. Eggert takes the ball up. He's out the top of the key. Drives, passes to Montgomery. And Montgomery's going to score for the first time tonight. Putting the Titans up 44-12, 49 left in play.
Really good pass by Eggert, realizing that he is double teamed, finds an open man.
Little brother Crawford at the top to Manzaro. Crawford calls for a pass back, but Manzaro says he's going to do it himself, and he's going to get a bucket there. Titans up 30. 30 left in play. Harris is going to take this ball up. David looks for the ball in the paint. Can't find an opportunity. Eggert with the ball. Eggert drives. He shoots a 3, and it's going to hang too high, and it's not going to go in. Blanton gets the ball back. Harris shoots a mid-range, can't fall, and that's going to land out of bounds. Eagle ball. Acevedo's going to inbound that ball to Manzaro. Manzaro guarded by Eggert. Ball lands in the hands of Crawford. Crawford shoots a 3 to end the quarter. Can't hit it, and that is going to put your Titans up 44-14 at the end of the half. 4 timeouts left for the Eagles, 5 for your University Titans. Only 2 fouls in that half, presenting just how awesome the Titans have been playing.
It's a great job to come into this game with over 300 fouls.
And as we roll into halftime, I would just like to say that I'm extremely proud of this Titans basketball team coming in after a terrific New Smyrna loss and a very good Father Lopez win, and being able to come out here and put 44 points up in a half. That is pretty impressive. With 9 minutes left in halftime, your University Titans roll out.
They knew better.
and welcome back. I am the voice of the Titans, Jacob Reedy, accompanied by Adam Black for those of you tuning in. There is about 2 minutes left in halftime, and both teams are warming up right now. Your Titans lead 44-14.
The Eagles trying to break a 9-game losing streak. So far not going too good, down by 30 as we come back into the half.
And at the half, if you were not here, we got to experience the cheerleading and dance team perform, and that is always lovely. But the Titans look to keep going on this rampage as they look to score even more points than they did in the first, and they look to keep that defense up that they've been running all night.
Titans doing a great job of fouls tonight. Coming into the game with over 300, only had 2 in this first half.
And that has certainly not been the story for Trinity, tallying, I think, 7 or 8 in that first half, and putting the Titans in the bonus.
Trinity coming off of a loss against International Community of a score of 64-42.
Yeah, and their last win wasn't since Taylor High, where they won 62-24. And Taylor High is not notoriously a good team. So they definitely look to add on to their 3-win record, but that certainly is not going too well right now.
Both of these teams have actually lost to Calvary Christian, but the Titans have won against Lake Mary Prep, while the Eagles have lost against Lake Mary Prep.
And we head into the second half here. Your lineup for the Titans: 41, Mark Blanton; 2, Justin Martinez; 24, Isaiah Robinson; 14, Joshua Harris; and 22, Angela Braun. Your lineup for the Eagles: 1, Justin Almeida; 2, Derek Acevedo; 5, Dede Westbrook, or not Dede Westbrook, Jose Westbrook; 3, Teron Crawford; and 4, Will Manzaro, who will take the ball up at the top of the key.
Eagles want to turn this thing around. They're going to have to start quickly, getting shots up and playing good defense.
Manzaro passes to Westbrook. Westbrook puts the ball up, won't fall. Board by Blanton. Blanton to Robinson. Robinson drives, and he's not going to be able to find that basket. The ball is picked up by LeBron to Blanton. Blanton to Martinez. Martinez back to Blanton. Blanton to Harris. Harris from 3, and he's going to sink that 3, baby. Harris has been cooking all night long. That's going to put the Titans up 47-14, 7:30 left to play, and the ball is stolen by Martinez, but it's going to be called kickball by your sideline ref.
Harris, the best three-point shooter, shooting from where he likes to best.
Yeah, that little position downtown is just a beautiful position for Harris, and he certainly likes to shoot from there. Almeida has the ball, passes to Westbrook. Westbrook guarded heavily by Martinez, their best defender. To Acevedo. Acevedo to Manzaro. Manzaro for 3, and it's not going to fall. Board by Harris. Harris to Robinson. Robinson passes to Blanton. Blanton shoots a 3, and he's going to be fouled, and he hits that 3, baby. That is an and 1. Blanton looks to move to the line for a 4-point play, putting the Titans up 50-14 with 7 minutes left. What a beautiful play by Blanton right there.
Blanton recognizing the space he has, shoots a shot, and the defender trying to rush back ends up fouling him, and he drills a 3.
And he's not going to capitalize that and 1, but that's going to put the Eagles into an early foul. Crawford shoots a 3, and it's going to go in, out, and then back in. That was a weird ball for sure, but that puts the Titans up 50-17 with 6:30 left. Martinez passes to Robinson, almost stolen by Acevedo. Robinson to Harris. Harris to Martinez. Martinez drives, and he's going to be fouled. No shot. Martinez moves to the free throw line, I believe for the second time tonight. And that's going to tick on a second foul for Trinity, only 2 minutes in. 6 minutes left to play.
Martinez coming back to the line with a free throw percentage of 57%.
He's going to put that first shot up, and it's going to fall. You know, the ball just seems to flow off of Martinez's fingers so well, especially when he goes for a layup and when he's on these free throw lines. It's just a beautiful shot. And he's going to sink both those free throws, putting the Titans up by 52-17 with five and a half left to play. Manzaro passes to Crawford. Ball is stolen by Martinez, but he cannot capitalize. And Crawford almost looked like he fell into a fit of rage and passes the ball onto Martinez. Crawford drives, and he is going to be called for a travel. And Martinez and Crawford exchange words.
Martinez is looking for another steal there. Just reached 60 on the season in this game.
Excuse me, he was a foul was called on Martinez. That's going to be Martinez's second foul of the night, putting Crawford at the free throw line. Crawford shoots, it bounces out.
As Titans have been continuing their very tight defensive play.
Crawford another shot, and that's going to fall. Inbounded by Robinson. They're playing fastball right now. Into Martinez. Martinez back to Robinson. Robinson drives, and he's going to put up a basket right there. You cannot let that man get in the paint. That's all I'm going to say. Titans up 54-18, 4 minutes left to play.
Robinson using the Euro step on that play. Finds a lane and puts a shot up.
Manzaro to Crawford. Crawford back to Manzaro. Stolen by LeBron. Into the hands of Blanton. Blanton drives to Robinson. Robinson drives in again, and he cannot make the ball fall. He gets his own rebound and passes out to Harris. Harris trapped. Passes to Blanton. Blanton drives to LeBron. LeBron's going to go behind his dominant hand, and he's going to put that ball up for 2 points for the Titans. 56-18, 3:40 left to play.
And that's the second time LeBron's been left wide open. We have an injured player.
And we have an injured Eagle on the court. That is going to be Almeida reaching for his knee. And your athletic trainer, Ashton Veal, is coming out. As well as Ms. Hunt.
He was guarded very tightly by two Titans defenders on that play. Ends up going down.
The refs discuss what exactly just happened, as well as Miss Veal and Miss Hahn hovered over Almeida. Almeida in clear distress. As Coach Norm huddles around the Titans. Even in times of injury, the game must go on. And so Norm advocates on what the Titans should continue to do and what they need to fix. Almeida is going to be carried off the court by Veal and his head coach. That is certainly an injury to the left knee. It's not certain exactly what has happened so far. We will try and get more details on that.
Reminder that this is a non-district matchup between these two teams.
It's always sad to see a player go down like that. Certainly an exhibition of toughness. And he's going to be carried to the medical training room. That's going to be Titans ball.
Knees and ankles, a very common injury. This comes to basketball.
And for the first time tonight, we're going to see both the Crawford brothers in together, Tariq and Taron. And Blanton's going to inbound the ball to Martinez. Martinez guarded by Manzaro on the press at the top of the key. Martinez fakes to Robinson, to LeBron. LeBron from the elbow. LeBron to Martinez. Martinez puts the ball up, looks for a foul, can't get one. Rebounded by Crawford and pass to Westbrook, broken up by Bland and passed back in to Westbrook, and Westbrook puts up a three, it won't land. Rebounded by Harris. Harris to Martinez. Martinez to Robinson. Robinson to LeBron, backdoor. LeBron to Martinez. And the ball's going to be stolen by Westbrook to Manzaro. Manzaro pass to Westbrook, crowded in this corner. Westbrook drives, mid-range, won't fall. Rebounded by Crawford. Crawford to Acevedo. Acevedo. And Crawford is going to be called for reach-in on LeBron. And that is going to be Titans ball. Blanton on the inbound. Titans lead 56-18, 2:30 left to play. 3 fouls on the Eagles.
Crawford pleading with the ref on that play when he had a clear penalty. Foul, I'm sorry.
Garrido, Eggert, and Montgomery are going to take the court, accompanied by starters Harrison Robinson. Eggert's going to get the inbound off of Garrido. Eggert is pushed to the ground by little brother Crawford, and that is going to add on to Trinity's 4 fouls and total them into 11 fouls tonight. 3 away from the bonus. 2 minutes left in play, 56-18. Montgomery on the inbound, calls for Stack, passes the ball to Blanton, or to Harris, excuse me. Harris drives, puts the ball up, he's fouled, and the ball sinks in. There's going to be an and one out of Harris, and he looks to make his 4th 3-point play of the night, putting the Titans 58-18, minute 30 left in play, adding on 5 fouls to the Eagles, 2 away from the bonus with 9.5 left to play.
That is not very common you'll see out of Harris. He's usually playing around the perimeter, finds a lane, and drives in. And he will take a free throw here, shooting at 71% of the free throw line this season.
It's always nice to see players get down in the block, down in that low post. Players that we don't see a lot, like Harris, instead of it just being Robinson and LeBron all night. But he's going to miss that free throw, and Manzaro's going to get the rebound to little brother Crawford. Back to Manzaro. Back to Crawford. Crawford dribbles, 50 seconds left to Manzaro. Manzaro back to Crawford. They're playing hot potato in the right corner. The big brother Crawford, and the ball stolen by Garrido. Pass to Eggert. To Harris. Harris from 3, and he sinks it for his 5th 3 of the night.
The senior.
The 4th 3 of the night.
The senior on senior night having himself a game.
That's going to put the Titans up 61-18 with 30 seconds left, and Harris has definitely had a game. Air ball out of Crawford into the hands of Robinson. Pass to Eggert, and Crawford is going to foul Eggert, putting them 6 fouls in. And the game has fallen into running clock. Titans up 61-18.
As this third quarter comes to an end.
Wow.
Not only is this game in running clock, the Eagles are 1 foul away from getting into bonus trouble, and foul trouble has certainly been the issue of this game tonight.
Is this filming? I can't tell. Oh, okay.
And we're going to fall back into this 4th quarter. Chukalong, Garrido, Harris, Montgomery, and Egger on the court. For the Eagles, Manzaro, who has not seen the bench tonight. Westbrook, Wallace, Crawford, and Acevedo. Wallace shot, doesn't fall. Crawford takes the ball up. Manzaro in the corner. Crawford at the top of the key, guarded by Kukulong. Ball stolen by Eggert. Eggert to Kukulong. Kukulong for his first score of the night, and it's going to fall, putting your Titans up 63-18. 7.5 left to play. Manzaro at the top of the key, guarded by Kukulong. Trapped in the corner, passes out to Crawford. Crawford. He's going to get called The foul is on Garrido. And that is going to be Eagles ball. Adding on to only 4 fouls for the Titans tonight. Certainly has been a great game foul-wise out of them. Can't say the same for the Eagles, but Guevara is going to check in for Crawford. Rivera checks in, misses a 3. Rebounded by Westbrook. Westbrook puts that ball up, and he's fouled. Ball does not fall, but he's going to go to that free throw line.
Yeah, that's definitely certainly been the problem tonight for the Eagles, having wide open chances and not capitalizing on them. Have had almost 0 offensive production tonight.
And that foul is again on Donye Garrido, and that free throw is just going to bounce off the front of the rim. Running clock, 6:20 left. Your Titans up 63-18.
He really needs to focus on these free throws. I feel as if he's shooting way too quickly.
I believe you're right, but it's not going to matter. That ball was rebounded by Harris. Wallace looked to steal and unfortunately fouled them, putting the Titans into the bonus. 6 minutes left to play. Titans up 63-18. And with a 45-point lead, it is certainly looking impossible for the Eagles to win.
As Harris is at the line again, I'm sure he has enjoyed his senior night tonight.
Harrison's going to miss the free throw into the hands of Manzaro. Manzaro drives, looking for points, and he's not going to get them. Ball pass back into the rim by Wallace. Egger inbounds that ball. Egger at the key to Garrido. Garrido, 3! With 5 minutes left, Garrido knocks down a second 3 of the night. 66 for 20. He's shooting 6 tonight. That is pretty impressive for a player who usually averages 2. Guevara is going to put up a 3 for the Eagles, putting the Titans up 66-23. 5 minutes left in play. Cuculon takes the ball up. Cuculon at the key, guarded by Guevara. Cuculon puts a shot up, misses, gets his own rebound, and he passes it out to the wrong team, to Manzaro. Manzaro to Westbrook. Westbrook into the paint. Trapped by Harris and Donye, and Westbrook is going to make an amazing play there, and he's going to bounce it off the leg of Garrido, and that is just an amazing basketball play. Landon Roberts and David Faskin check in. Ball is passed in by Westbrook to Guevara, and Guevara is going to take that free throw line after being fouled by Roberts.
Eagles, as the first free throw is no good. Eagles score a couple shots back to back here. I'll go to the free throw line, but could be too little too late.
Guevara misses both. Ball rebounded by Harris. That puts the Titans at 4 fouls, doubling their first quarter fouls. Harris at the top of the key. Harris to Fasking. Fasking drives, looking for points, and he's not going to get them. Fasking trying to get his own rebound, but he can't, and the ball is going to be off the hands of Fasking. That is going to be, the ball is off the hands of Wallace, and that is going to be Titans ball.
Fasking was driving really hard looking for the hoop there, couldn't find it. Luckily, the Titans will get the ball back.
Certainly wanted a chance to score as the clock dwindles down to 3:20. Harris on the inbound to Montgomery. Montgomery looks to score again, but he passes to David. Fasking into the rim, and that's going to be Fasking's first score of the night, putting the Titans up 68-23. 3 minutes left in play.
Montgomery, great job finding Fasking in the lane.
Guevara from 3 again, and that one's not going to fall. Into the hands of Meyer. Meyer cannot hold on. Ball is in the hands of Roberts. Roberts puts it up, is fouled. Ball does not go in. Each foul that the Eagles make just gives them less time to score as we are in a running clock. So Roberts is going to take that free throw line for the first time tonight.
Shooting 33% from the free throw line this season.
First shot's up, and it bounces off the right side of the rim.
Harris and Montgomery are in there.
And Robinson looks to sub. Second shot is not going to fall either. Rebounded by Guevara. Guevara takes that ball up looking for a second three. Guarded heavily by Roberts after some free throw mishaps. Manzaro also guarded by Roberts. And that ball's going to bounce off his foot into the hands of Fasking. Fasking stolen by Westbrook. Westbrook drives. Westbrook drives into the paint and tries to dunk. He's blocked by Harris. Harris on the rebound. Guarded by Westbrook. Harris with an excellent spin move to Montgomery. Cannot get that ball to fall, but he is going to be fouled by Meyer.
And this will be Montgomery's first trip to the free throw line this season.
Let's see how he can do. If he makes both of these, he will go 100% on the season with only one game left to play. Certainly a stat pad. But the Eagles, with 16 fouls on the night, the Titans only 6. As Robinson subs in for Harris, and Harrison will likely sub out for his last home game ever.
And Coach Norm getting the crowd hyped up for the seniors' last game as the second free throw is no good.
And Montgomery will miss both those free throws. Ball inbounded by LeBron. That's going to be jump ball. And as this game comes to a close, we want to thank you for joining the broadcast. Again, I am the voice of University High School, Jacob Reedy, accompanied by Adam Black. Ball is inbounded by Roberts. Roberts to Montgomery. Montgomery to Robinson. Robinson drives. Back to Montgomery. Montgomery to Fasking. Fasking shoots a three. It's blocked. Into the hands of Montgomery to Roberts. Roberts on Guevara. 20 seconds left. Roberts to Montgomery. Montgomery to Fasking. Fasking drives. Ball is deflected. Guevara on the rebound. Ball stolen by Montgomery, but a reach-in foul by the ref, and the clock will tick down before the team has the chance to inbound the ball.
And that will be the end of the game, folks. Titans moving on to 9-13 on the season, as Trinity Christian Academy will fall to 3-18.
And your Titans win that game 68-23. Your lead scorer, senior Josh Harris, accompanied by Isaiah Robinson. We want to thank you for joining the broadcast. We want to thank you to all the fans here live. Thank you to your Titan players, and thank you to our cameramen. This was Jacob Reedy and Adam Black signing out.